Bro, tell me why football keeps doing this thing where just when you think a country is finished, someone unexpected steps up and reminds the whole world what belief actually looks like. Ireland? My goodness. They didn't just win matches this week. They resurrected a footballing nation that had been asleep for years. And guess who lit the fuse? A kid Tottenham didn't even bother to trust. Troy, freaking, Parrott. Let's talk about it. Alright, rewind a few months. Ireland were down bad. Not, oh, we're rebuilding bad. No, embarrassing bad. Losing to Armenia, losing to Luxembourg, drawing with Azerbaijan. Irish fans were begging for just one night to feel proud again. The manager even said, yeah, getting to the World Cup? It'll take a miracle. When a coach is already speaking in Bible verses, you know the team is cooked. And Irish fans? Man, they had almost accepted that the Golden Knights, the Stuttgart Magic, the Giant Stadium vibes, all that was gone forever. A whole generation grew up with heartbreak as their default setting. Ireland needed back-to-back wins, first Portugal, then Hungary away, who had been slapping big teams around just for fun. Nobody gave Ireland anything. Zero. Nada. But football doesn't care about predictions. Football only cares about who refuses to back down. And Ireland, these boys said, let's suffer, let's fight, let's shock the whole planet. Portugal came to Dublin and left with a loss. Hungary, same fate. 2 giant killers in 4 days. A whole country woke up screaming joy. And in the middle of all that noise, in the center of the storm, one man became the unlikely hero. Let's switch to Troy for a second. This guy had every excuse to vanish and become another almost made-it story. Tottenham hyped him, teased him, praised him, and barely played him. Loaned him out. Injuries, more loans, more bench time, more doubts. Most players at 20, they crumble. Troy? Nah, this dude had that steel. That thing Tim Sherwood said he saw in his eyes. That I'm gonna make it even if I have to walk there myself kind of hunger. So what did he do? He packed his bags, went to Holland, Excelsior, then AZ Alkmaar, got fit, got confident, started scoring like his boots were on fire, and now Ireland calls, he pulls up, and becomes a national hero in 180 minutes. You can't make this up. You literally can't. Now here's the beautiful part, and this is where I need everyone listening to pause for a second. Ireland haven't even qualified yet. Playoffs are still coming. 2 brutal games ahead. But somehow, they've already won something bigger. They got the connection back, the love, the emotion, the goosebumps that make football worth watching. Irish fans finally have a team they can believe in again. Kids who never saw the glory days are now hooked for life. It's no longer about trophies, it's about pride, identity, magic nights that bring everyone together. That's what football is supposed to do. And Troy Parrott gave that gift back to his people. Now I'm sorry, we need to talk about Spurs. Because Tim Sherwood didn't hold back, and honestly, he's right. Tottenham spent 40, 50, 60 million on forwards who still haven't shown half the fire Troy has shown recently. Meanwhile, the kid you already had, the kid with the personality, the hunger, the grit, was you barely gave him a chance. Imagine developing a diamond, and then letting somebody else polish it into something priceless. That's Tottenham in a nutshell. And Sherwood said it clearly, they had a striker better than the ones they bought, right under their nose. Tottenham fans, I'm not saying Troy would have turned you into Champions League winners, but surely he deserved more than a couple of cameos and a goodbye wave. Now he's shining for Ireland. And at this rate, he might come back to North London one day and haunt them. You know, football always has a sense of humor. Ireland are in the playoffs, fans are literally buzzing, and the crazy part, they don't fear anybody. Italy, Turkey, Wales, Scotland, bring them. When you've beaten Portugal and Hungary back to back, fear becomes a foreign word. Ireland are underdogs, yes, but underdogs with teeth, underdogs with belief, underdogs with Troy Parrott leading the line like he's on a mission. So let me throw this to you guys. Do you think Troy Parrott should have been given a real chance at Tottenham? Or do you feel he needed to escape to Holland to become the monster he is today? And if you're Irish, how far do you think this team can actually go? Playoffs incoming, a whole country dreaming again, and all it took was one kid refusing to stay small? Football, man. It never gets old.